Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Adrienne Ross Show, where sports and culture connect. I see we have Tool in the chat already. Tool for Rage and Jilly is here. Hello, hello, hello. Glad you were able to join me. 63 people in the chat. Make sure you hit the like button as you come in. Hello, Kara. Hello, Potato. Hello, A. I think I need the fan on. I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. I am so glad that you decided to jump on this unplanned celebration of the WNBA All-Star Draft. Excellent. I see we have Ivan here. Did you get your copy of the book yet? Christine Brennan's book? I did not, but somebody emailed me and said that she's going to be at a book signing with Christine Brennan, I think this weekend. And she wanted to be able to get me a signed copy and send it to me. So I expect to have one soon. So that's pretty cool. Thank you for asking, Ivan. Denise is here. Yes, it's exciting. Jamie, DJ, Deb, April. Okay, so April G. I'm doing this because of April G right here. Okay. April G had sent me a direct message and she shared with me the mock draft that Cheryl Swoops did with so Cheryl Swoops and what's her name? Is it Tarika? Tarika Foster. If I hope Tarika Foster, or Tarika. I think it's Tarika. And so she said you should do one and make it fun where everybody can do a live stream. And April's always with the ideas. I was like, oh, I'm so clueless about this all-star draft. Like I said, back in the day, they didn't do this. So I'm like, but then I gave it some thought, did a little bit of research and decided that April G's idea was a good idea. And so here we are, pretty much impromptu with a little bit of preparation. Iceman is here as well. So thank you, April, for that suggestion. You guys, I need your help though. I'm hoping that this internet holds up. It's been giving me some trouble. So I don't have I'm noticing it's fluctuating between a lot of bars and one. And I didn't plug into the router. I'm going Wi-Fi. I should have plugged into the router. But anyway, so Lacey's here. Little Sis Green Tree's here as well. Vandy's here. Jilly said, I started reading the book, but couldn't help myself and skipped to the juicy part. Oh, goodness. I try to avoid doing that because I like to come upon it with a surprise. So, but I hear you on that one. Marlene is here. Okay, AB and Kelsey will be on CC's team. You're going to see what I think here. Tina is here as well. Alex is here. Marlene got her copy. Wasn't it just released today? Was it just released today, other than the advanced copies? Tool says, shout out to April G. Kara got her copy. The draft was pre-recorded yesterday, and it goes live tonight on ESPN. I guess it is at 7. Is it 7 Eastern or 7 Central? It is. I'm not sure which time it is, but I plan to go live for that as well. Mona, the name that my sister has, my sister's second name. First time, love your channel. Welcome for the first time. Glad you're here. Tawan is here also. Martha at work. I'll be in and out. All right, Martha. Excellent. Deborah is here also. Susie, the Audible on the book is pretty flat. It is read by the author. So far impressed with the fandom CC got in her early years. Okay. Excellent. Iceman said Ben and Rudy did one Sunday. It was fun, kind of like the players choose the size. Interesting. I had no idea people were doing it, but if it wasn't for April G, you guys know I'm still trying to get, after being back, I'm still trying to get myself moving. Ivan says best fever content on social media. Can't wait to see a breakdown for CC's first game back. And it sounds like that's going to be tomorrow, if all goes well and she feels well, right? Oh no, Denise, supposed to be in Alaska, got sick. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that. What a bummer. Goodness, feel better. Cece mentioned she had picked her team and everyone would need to watch tonight. She looked pretty pleased with what she said, so it should be good. Yeah, this is an interesting way to do it. These drafts. Fee is going hard for UConn. She mentioned Minnesota and the Lunar Owls and UConn. I didn't think about all that. You'll see what I picked in a moment. But Yannick is here as well. MP is here and Teddy is here. Leonardo. Wow, so many of you guys during the middle of the day. I wasn't quite sure how many we would have. Stephen, thank you for being here as well. All right, so Jonathan. Yes, Amazon delivered today. Okay, all right, good. Oh man, Kara ordered yesterday and got it today. Wow, 7 Eastern tonight. ESPN. Thank you, Holly, and some of the other platforms as well. Tool says, what about CC picking Paige first? Don't see Fee picking AB with her first pick. So CC could get Paige and AB. Well, interesting. Tawana traveling to Niagara Falls, Ontario. Excellent. I just got back from Niagara Falls. Although I stayed on the American side, I do want to go on the Canadian side, but my passport was expired, so I didn't plan far enough ahead. Yes, Vian, I heard about that possible suit about defamation. Oh my goodness. Woo! It's true DB is back on the Fever team. She's back. She just re-signed with Phoenix. So I'll be doing a separate video about that. Okay, I'm looking at some of these predictions. CC's picking AB. She's going first. Fee goes first for reserves. Exactly right. What I would like to do, and hello, everybody. Such a pretty lady is here as well. You think she seems sick and tired? She seems different. I don't know if I would call it sick and tired. She seems very antsy. Do you notice Caitlin in her interviews? I mean, she can sometimes fidget anyway, but I saw the one today. She seemed a little bit more fidgety than usual. So maybe she's just ready to get out there. April G is going to get her copy at All-Star Weekend. That's right. You're going to get to go. Okay, Ivan, that's an interesting point. You were low-key hoping she would pick non-Fever players to further build relationships. Well, Geronimo, 6 Central, 7 Eastern. Yes. Mike Finity, love your analysis, your takes. One of my faves. You are. Go Fever. Thank you so much. Mike and Williams here. Bring it on. Easy's here. All right. Lots of you are ready to rock and roll. Oh, wow. They're always going to find something to complain about, MP. Connie is here as well. Quasar Rad Chillin is here. Douglas is in the house. Thank you for that 5. High five to you for the 5. CC will pick AB and then Asia Stewart, depending on Fee's first pick. This is so interesting. So what I tried to do was I tried to be both Caitlin and Nafisa Collier and then go from that. I have no doubt that she's going to pick the Fever players first. And I believe Caitlin is right. I mean, this is just my thoughts. I believe Caitlin is right. I think she's going to get her 2 teammates because contrary to the other Cheryl Swoops Tarika predictions, I don't see Nafisa Collier not picking her teammate first. So I think that's going to clear the way for Caitlin to get Kelsey because I feel sure that Nafisa Collier is going to pick Courtney Williams before she picks Kelsey Mitchell. The team that I picked for Caitlin, to me, doesn't look like a winning team, but I'll give you my thoughts in a moment. It's going to be on ESPN, John. AB smoked Asia in the last game. Yes, she's been smoking some folks. They do. They pick starters first, and Caitlin has the first pick, then the reserves, and Nafisa has the first pick. Alicia Gray will never play with CC. She drips with jealousy. Really? Alicia Gray? I never would have looked at her as that way, Susie. She seems to me so likable. And they're going to get their teammates. I like to do. What's up, Just Jewel? Or do something a little out of the ordinary, probably. Oh goodness, Cheryl Reed. She does stand up for her teammates. I gotta say that. I'm sorry, Lexi's not there. Yeah, she seems like a real professional to me. She better pick Paige. I love Paige. I gotta remember what I picked. I had a really hard time. The members of the channel, those of you who agreed, do we have anyone bold enough to say, I want to be a part of this mock draft? I would love 2 of you to come up, and I'd love for 2 of you to be spontaneous, because I'm being spontaneous right now. Well, I did kind of plan a little bit, but I'd like 2 spontaneous people. I put the link in the chat. You come on, and you 2 go at it. You pick your teams. Anybody up for it? April, if you're not working, you should be up for it. Who? And I want it to be people from. I got to give this to the members first. That's part of the perks. So I want to offer this to members. Cece indicated she and Fee may have the draft worked out. V says. Yes, 2 Rossies enter, 1 Rossie remains. Come on, somebody. Who's that? Members, don't be shy. This is the ARS fam right here. So I'm going to get the link. But remember, this is for the members. Tools at work. That's the link. All I want you to do, we'll get the list up. We'll start with the starters. You let whoever's going to be Caitlin, pick Caitlin first. Whoever's going to be Nafisa, pick Nafisa first. Let's go back and forth. Just Jules says she's babysitting. It'll be too chaotic to try and talk. Tool said he's working, Kara. That's a good choice. He's telling us he's working, right? So who we got? Are we really that shy? Listen, I get out there and do videos all the time, do these live streams all the time. It's your turn. Anybody? We'll make it simple. We'll start with the starters first. April, imagine Wilson on Team CC. I would love to see Reese on Team CC like last year, but I don't know about that after the little, scrum. I'm not sure. Jetsons, hello. I really don't have anybody volunteering to participate in a mock draft. April, I'm scrolling through. Okay, MP said I have to work in 10. My member settings just in the US. I'm not sure what you mean. I don't know if you can be a member if you're out of the US. I think you can. Nobody. Okay, I got Nancy. Nancy's not a member, but Nancy, if my members don't want it, how many of us are listening at work? Tool said. I'm going to hold Nancy's comment right there. Okay, I got April G. What's up, April G?
Hey, everyone. Hey, Adrienne.
Hey. Are you driving or just sitting in the car?
No, I'm just sitting.
Okay. All right. That's good. All right. Well, Just Jules started making dinner. She's making dinner. All right. So Nancy, members, I like to give you first dibs, but we're gonna keep it moving if you don't want to. Going once. So Potato, you should be able to then. The link is in the description of all the videos. It's in the description of this one too. Love for you to join. It'd be great. All right. So if Nancy's gonna be CC April, you're gonna have to be Fee. Where'd you go? I told April she's gonna have to be Fee, and April left us. Get back here, April. I don't think she meant to leave us. Just Jules, it's 6 o'clock Central, 7 o'clock Eastern. I'm gonna let so Nancy, come on, Nancy, use that link. I'll put it in here again. I'm gonna put it in again, and then you can jump on. And I'm waiting for April to come back on. April, come on now, April. April. Okay, here's April. April,
I'm back.
I said you had to be Nafisa, and you left.
No, this actually is my first time being on live, so yeah.
Okay. I'm glad you're here. I'm waiting for Nancy to come on. If not, it's going to be you and me.
Okay.
Nancy said she would be CC, so try to get on here, Nancy. And then after we do this, I'm going to show you what I picked. Although I really had a hard time. So, all right. Do I have Nancy? Nancy, where'd you go? We're going to Indy for two. Oh, you're on your way to Indy for tomorrow's game. Are you popping on?
Whoa. Oh my God.
Was that the phone? Oh, there's Nancy. Potato, when I press the link, it directs me to your channel, but I see no join button for membership. That link, just copy and paste that link into it, or go on the homepage. And when you go on the homepage, it has a join button on there. Okay, so we lost April again. I can't get two people at one time. April just fell off. Hi, Nancy.
Hi, Adrienne.
How are you?
Oh, we're great. We're getting ready for the Valkyries game. We're driving down to Indy right now.
That is so exciting. How far away are you? Are you in Indiana?
We're in Illinois right now. Yeah, we're by Bloomington. Yeah. So we're just taking our time.
Yeah. Are you from Indiana?
No, Chicago.
Oh, okay. Okay. Great. Well, you know the hat and the Beatles. I mean, you're rocking. You guys are rocking. Okay. And then April, I think she's gonna stay with us this time. So we got two car people. Nancy says she's gonna be. You there?
I think so.
Okay, Nancy.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So Nancy's gonna be CC. April's going to be Nafisa Collier. So do you guys know the list, or do I need to try to share that? How do you want it? Do you need to see the names?
I need to see the names.
All right. So we can start with the starters. Let me see if I can share the screen of starters. If StreamYard let me do that. So let me do that, guys. And you guys in the chat, you think about what you would do if you were in their position as well. So let me see. Share screen. You better work for me. There it is. Share. Uh-oh. That's not what I want. I don't want you to do that. Here we go. Thank you. Okay. So there we have it. So let me scroll down here. These are the starters on the list. Obviously, Caitlin and Nafisa are the captains. They're on a different team. So Aaliyah Boston, Paige Beckers, Alicia Gray, Sabrina Ionescu, Nneka Ogwumike, Satu Sabali, Brianna Stewart, and Asia Wilson. These are the starters. So Nancy, because you're Caitlin and you have more votes than anybody in the history of the world, okay,
I'm going with my girl AB.
Okay, you're going with AB. You in the chat, you guys can chop it up in the chat. And I'm not going to see every comment right now because I'm going to be focused on these ladies and this list that I have right here. How many of you agree that Caitlin Clark is going to not pick Asia Wilson the best player in the world, we're told. But she's going to pick AB, her teammate. Okay. Now, I got to move over to Fifi. April, Aaliyah Boston is gone, right? Let me see. Let me do this now. I'm just going to see how I can do this on the fly. All right. I put a line through that. And that belongs to Caitlin. Who's next? Who's Nafisa picking? Or if you're Nafisa, who are you picking next? Or who do you think she's picking next? However you want to do it.
Okay, so am I team Nafisa?
You're Nafisa.
Okay. So my first pick, I'm going to go with Breanna Stewart.
Interesting.
Yeah.
You're gonna go with Bree. So that's from the with the N represent. She is now taken. I'm curious, why Breanna Stewart?
Well, you know, experience for one. And I just like her overall play.
I noticed
and I know she's not. I know she's not really a tall person, but I think she makes smart decisions on the court.
Mm-hmm. And one thing that Tool pointed out, which I think is a good point, she's a Husky.
Yeah. Yes, she is.
I think that's a good point. She's a Husky, and Nafisa says she was looking for lynx, lunar owls, and Huskies. So that's a really interesting one right there. Okay, so she's gone. We're dealing with starters. CC, who you got next? And Unrivaled. Thank you, Quasar. And she's her co-owner of Unrivaled. They've been in the trenches together. All right,
that's right.
I'll tell you what I picked afterwards because I don't remember, but I didn't pick Brianna. All right, go.
Okay, Asia Wilson.
Asia Wilson. Why Asia Wilson? Dare I even do I need to ask?
Well, she's Miss MVP. She has the special whistle of the whole W. She finishes around the rim. She will put the ball in the basket.
Yes. Okay. So Asia Wilson. And that's an interesting one because you're Caitlin Clark. I got to be honest. When I was doing my list, maybe I'm wrong. You guys tell me I'm wrong. But I was thinking about who on the list has not had an issue with Caitlin Clark before or has something to say. And I didn't have enough people. There were so many issues that I'm like, Asia Wilson talking smack before CC even plays the game. I'm just naming people, and Kayla's probably not going to think about those things at all. Or will she?
That means if Asia's on her team, she's not going to get hit by her. So that's a good one right there.
Well, I'm not sure Asia was much of the violent one. She just run her mouth.
Yeah, that's true.
Right. So you now have you got two bigs. You got Aaliyah Boston and Asia Wilson, very strong front court. So what do you have, April?
Let's see. I'm going to go with Alicia Gray.
Alicia Gray from Nafisa Collier. So now she has a guard, and why her?
Well, she's balling out for one, and I think she's a great point guard. Then I think about last year's All-Star and what she did in that.
Oh yeah.
I just think she's gonna be good.
Yeah.
May even take home MVP, my opinion.
Yeah. Last year she won the skills, the 3-point shooting contest, and she had the winningest smile. So I'm just trying to you guys keep it going in the chat. Keep it going in the chat. Where did Alicia Gray go to college? Did she go?
That's a good question.
South Carolina.
Oh, duh.
Okay.
That's right.
South Carolina.
South Carolina. So we'll have Aaliyah Boston, South Carolina. Alicia Gray on opposite South Carolina. Asia Wilson will be with her other South Carolina mate, Aaliyah Boston. Okay, great. All right, CC.
Okay, Paige Beckers. We're going with Paige.
Paige Beckers.
Yes.
Wow. You're picking Paige over some of the vets on here.
I like the young players. Yeah, Cece likes the young players. They like her. So that'll work. They run and gun, read and react.
Okay. Interesting. All right. What do you that's good. Paige Becker's early pick. I mean, being a starter, of course, is an honor. And then to be picked early among some of these others, we've got Sabrina Ionescu next, Nneka Ogwumike, and Satu Sabli, and Nafisa, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Sabrina Ionescu. That's to be my next guard.
Okay, Sabrina. Good pick. Good pick. Any comments about her, April?
Yeah, her 3-point shooting and her vision on the court.
Yes. So you got Cece with the long ball and Sabrina with the long ball. And you also got Paige and her efficiency. No, you're not Cece, you're Nafisa. So you are now with Alicia Gray. Okay, so Sabrina, now they got a long ball. Okay. All right. Who's next? Cece.
Okay. Cece would pick Nneka.
Oh, Nneka over Satu.
Yes. Yes.
Why is that?
I think she works well with the run and gun, the read and react. She can play inside. She's got the length.
Okay. All right. So there's only one left. It's not a bad one to be left with, Nafisa.
No. So with Satu, of course.
Yeah. You're happy with her game?
Yes, I'm very happy.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. I missed it. Did I do something wrong here? Okay, no, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so now Caitlin Clark's starters are herself, Aaliyah Boston, her teammate, Nneka Ogwumike, Paige Beckers, Asia Wilson. That's a pretty good starting lineup. Obviously, there's a reason why they're starters. So then we have Nafisa Collier leading the pack. She's got Alicia Gray, Sabrina Ionescu, Satu Sabali, and Brianna Stewart. That's a good one. If it's just those 5-on-5 and we didn't have any reserves, who wins this game?
Ooh.
And you guys in the chat too. If we didn't have any reserves and it was just this, CC's against Nafisa's starting lineup, who wins?
Yeah, of course, Nafisa Collier.
Hey.
I mean, I'm looking at this. Aaliyah, Paige, Caitlin, Nneka, and Asia Wilson against Nafisa, Alicia Gray, Sabrina, Satu, and Brianna Stewart. I'm seeing a lot of people say CC. CC has defenders. Fee will take Sabali and CC will take Mitchell. So yeah, Mitchell's coming in the next exactly. One. Yeah. 50-50 chance, Julie said. Hey, that's a hard one. I think that's
close. It would be close.
Yeah. It's anyone's game. I mean, anyone's game. This is where it's going to come down to right here. The reserves. So I'm going to read the list, you all. Everybody's saying Team CC. Ooh, Kara said, who will win? Kara said, who will win 20? Oh, was it Kara? Oh, that was Jamie. Who will win 22 between her and Wilson? That's a good question. Would they both just wear 22? I don't know.
Cece's the captain, so she's wearing 22.
Cece's the captain, but Asia has the special everything.
Well,
all right. Okay. So, here we go. Angel Reese, Alyssa Thomas, Kayla Thornton, Gabby Williams, Kiki Iriapin, Skylar Diggins, Ryan Howard, Kelsey Mitchell, Kelsey Plum, Jackie Tie Your Shoelaces Young, Sonia Citron or Sonia, I'm not sure which one she says, and Courtney Williams.
Wow, all those could be all-star starters themselves. This is going to be tough.
Exactly.
Right?
You heard what? Did you hear, guys, what April said? They can all be starters themselves. And this is where I ran into a little bit of trouble, because when I look at this list of people who may not, who've had some beef. I mean, I know it's supposed to be fun, but come on, we might, take that into consideration. I'm looking at this list of beef, and I'm seeing Angel Reese, AT. I'm seeing Kiki throwing down Sophie. I'm seeing bumping into her.
I'm looking at these guards. I'm looking at these guards on here.
I know. I see. Howard, beef with Ryan Howard. Thumbs up. And I love Courtney Williams, but Courtney Williams, I don't believe is going to be there for Caitlin. Nafisa has first pick. So, all right. So CEWF said something real good here. He said, "Forget the beef. They're playing ball."
Right?
Is that right?
Yeah. Yes.
Part of me says that's right. The other part of me says, But when it comes down to it, whoever's on the team, they're going to ball out together. So if I'm picking, I'm probably not picking. I don't know. Maybe I'm just petty. Okay. So Nafisa Collier, that's April. You are, you got to pick the first reserve, because CC picked the first starters. The rules say you pick the first reserve. This is quite a list. And you look at cards, you look at what you got.
Well, of course, I'm going to pick my teammate, Courtney Williams.
Okay. Now, you said Courtney Williams is first.
Yeah.
That's her own teammate. Now, when you sent me this Cheryl Swoops and Tarika, interesting to me that Tarika.
Okay.
Tarika, she did not have Courtney Williams pick. She did have Nafisa Collier picking Courtney Williams, but she had her picking Courtney 6th.
Oh.
I don't foresee that happening. She better pick her teammate. I'm serious. I mean, she has her picking 6th. I mean, but of course, Cheryl Swoops also didn't have Aaliyah Boston as number 1 from Caitlin. She had Asia Wilson number 1, and then Aaliyah Boston number 2.
Well, that's Cheryl Swoops. So
that is Cheryl Swoops. That's Cheryl Swoops. She didn't pick Angel first though. So we give her that. Right. But she couldn't have picked her first for starting.
Right.
All right. So you go with Courtney Williams. So let me put that up. Courtney Williams is now taken. And she is taken by, I'll put it in the front. She's taken by Nafisa. All right, CC, you're up. No Courtney Williams, but you already have a couple of cards.
Kelsey Mitchell.
Kelsey the Pistol Mitchell.
Yeah, she's going to pick the teammates.
She said she wanted her teammates, and she said she was pretty sure she would get her teammates. And I have to agree with her because she knew that she's going to be able to surmise that Courtney's going to go first, which makes Kelsey Mitchell available. And she also knew that she got first pick and was going to pick Aaliyah Boston. So I think that's all right. Back to Nafisa Collier. Let me change the color so it stands out. Who you got next, April?
All right. Because she's showing a lot of improvement this season, really growing her game, I'm going to go with Angel Reese.
Okay, Angel Reese. They said it had nothing to do with beef. They had a little bit of beef during Unrivaled, but all for fun. So Angel Reese is taken by Nafisa Collier. I'm telling you what, because that's what I was thinking about when I was picking. I didn't have CC picking Angel, but more for personal stuff, because Angel, I don't know. I've never seen anybody killing it like that, rebounding.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just, was she like 15 and 15 over the last? That's just sick. I don't care what we say about layups. Those rebounds. I mean, I'm trying to figure out why
Yeah.
get so many. I mean, nobody can handle her in the post.
She's a rebound magnet.
She is.
Absolutely.
I mean, she goes after. I got to give respect to that.
It seems like she wants it more than everyone else does.
Yep.
Yeah, they're not trying to work that hard to get a rebound.
No,
Exactly.
they don't want to work that hard. And the bottom line is that you need that. When we look at the fever and some of the issues, the rebounding, we need somebody with that kind of grit for sure. I'm not saying we need Angel, but we need that kind of grit and determination. All right, so we have CC next.
Okay, CC would take Alyssa Thomas.
Oh my goodness!
What the heck?
CC is
about
the win. She's about the win.
She's not trying to get hit by that either. So
okay.
I think. Oh my goodness!
She would take her. I'm telling you, because she wants to win.
Because she wants to win.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know. The whole thing.
And like April said, she wants to get up and walk off the court when the game's over.
Yeah.
That part.
That's true. I guess I don't know. Let me look in the chat. Is CC taking AT? I see a no. Donna said, here comes the drama with AT. CEW is sticking to it. CEW says CC wants to win. She's not doing emotional BS.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I have noticed lately that about we talk about Angel. 25% of the time, Angel is so low on rebound attempts. Other people got to get there. A lot of people are saying no on the AT. I think not only is AT, I mean, the way she plays kind of dirty, and she running her mouth about the fever. And now the whole DeWanna Bonner thing.
But AT is a walking triple-double. She almost gets a triple-double almost every game she plays.
True.
Or come close to it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
she's a Mack truck.
She is.
I know it's supposed to be all about ball, CEW. I know that, but I wouldn't pick her. I wouldn't pick her. I just wouldn't pick her. And you, April, your reaction was like, no way. That's what you said too. Why?
Say it again.
Your reaction was like, no way, when Nancy said Alyssa Thomas. Why?
Well, I had to think about it, but I would rather play with AT than against her. So, you know, I wouldn't want me to be the one on the other side of those hits. So,
exactly.
Good point. All right. So, Nancy, you got Alyssa Thomas. Nafisa, so let me just look right now. We had 2 and 2. And so you got a big and Angel Reese, Nafisa. You got Courtney Williams. You got a point guard there for you. And then CC, you got Mack Truck, Alyssa Thomas. And you got Kelsey Mitchell, your teammate. You're feeling pretty good about that. I don't know. Alyssa. Alyssa's going to come into Indy. I hope she's not scared that the favorite fans are going to be mean to her or whatever. But what's next, Nafisa?
Okay, so we're going to have somebody to go against AT that's pretty much, can stand toe-to-toe with her. I'm going to have to go with Kayla Thornton.
Thornton. Yeah, she's averaging like 19 points per game and like 7 rebounds, something like that. I looked up. So, okay. And Golden State is they have the same record as Indiana. 9-9, I think the teams are. Same records.
Right.
So when they play tomorrow, it's going to be the two with the same records. Somebody's going to be above 500. Somebody's going to be under 500. But right now, she's going to be Nafisa Collier's teammate. All right. So let me strike her out. Hi, Cole. Yeah, I think Cole wants to vote next. That's my cat. Okay, so CC, you don't have Kayla Thornton. Your best friend's teammate, Kate Martin. Who you got?
I think Cece would go with Ryan Howard.
Oh, another one.
Yeah.
In a dream. Ryan Howard. Interesting. Well, let me cross her off the list. And obviously she's kind of streaky, isn't she?
Her defense is always solid. And she's got the 3 down pat.
Mm-hmm. It's hot.
Cece doesn't want her playing guarding her, so this way she can harass somebody else.
Yes, and I'm seeing in the chat people are saying good pick. Mm-hmm. How do you watch the selection? It is going to be on ESPN tonight, 7:00 Eastern. John, they already picked them, John, but we won't know them until tonight. Jamie agrees. Teddy agrees. So CWF. Okay, so a lot of people agree, and then they're agreeing about the defense. All right. So Nafisa, what you got? Let's look at what we have now. We have Gabby left. Gabby Williams, Seattle. Kiki, the rookie who's not playing like a rookie. Skylar Diggins is always tough on both sides of the ball. She's strange, but she's tough. Kelsey Plum, of course. Jackie Young and Sonia from Notre Dame. What you got?
All right, so I'm going to go with someone that's definitely a bucket that has that championship pedigree. And I just think she's an overall nice person. Even though the last couple games, she really haven't been producing. But I'm going to go with Jackie Young.
Jackie Young. Yeah, he hasn't been balling out, right? But she's Jackie
She's a
Young.
bucket.
She's a bucket.
Yeah, exactly.
And she's likable. And she was Olympian, right?
Exactly. Yeah. And what's that, 3-on-3?
Yeah, and so Nafisa's, knows her well and everything. So I keep underlining. I don't want to underline. I want to strike out. So Jackie Young is gone. Caitlin Clark, you now have Gabby, Kiki, Skylar, Kelsey, and Sonia. Now, the Fever already have, how many point guards do they have now? They've got Caitlin. They've got, are we calling Paige a point guard?
Paige.
Yeah.
So we got Caitlin, we've got Paige. And that's it. Of course, Kelsey can handle the ball a little bit, but
Kelsey, Ryan Howard. Yeah, so we would go with the big Gabby Williams, get another big on our team.
Gabby Williams going to Caitlin Clark.
Mm-hmm.
She's gone, Nafisa. She's gone. All right. Excellent. Okay, let me get rid of her. All right. If this was a real draft, I would have to come out and say you're on the clock.
Right?
Yeah.
10 seconds.
You're on the clock.
I'm gonna go with. I've always liked her. She always have energy and just really passionate on the court. Even though there's a little controversy at times that follow her, she's a bucket. I'm gonna go with Skylar.
Skylar, a little controversy. Yeah, that bump from Caitlin Clark, the coach going after Christy Sides. But she is a basketball player. I mean, real. I never saw anybody, unrivaled. Nobody can say she took it lightly.
Oh no. She was serious.
She was
every time
from the jump. Now hootie hoo! Like, she was for real. All right, so she's gone. She probably, knowing her, she's really going to want a ball. I don't know how much time they're going to get. Each going to be able to play. It's got to be tough to be a coach of these teams. Yeah. Right here. I don't know how much time, but she might be offended that it took that long for you guys to pick her. I'm just saying.
I don't think Sandy's going to care.
That's true. No, I don't think she's going to care.
Sandy and Cheryl Reeve don't give two, you know what?
Yeah, I saw a video today. Somebody who was feeling that she didn't trust Cheryl Reeve. She felt like Cheryl Reeve was probably going to try to do Caitlin wrong. I don't know, but
I don't know.
I think they want to win. They want to win. They want to have fun, and then they want to ultimately they want to win, but they want to have
Exactly.
fun. All right. So who's next?
Cece.
Cece.
Yeah.
Well, wait a minute.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, did you pick somebody already?
Yes, you picked Skylar.
Okay, I picked Skylar. That was the last pick.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we're ready for Cece, and we have left Kiki, Kelsey, Sonia Citron.
Sonia Citron.
You going for the guard from Notre Dame?
Yes.
The rookie?
Yes.
Over Kiki.
Yes.
Woo.
Yeah, you know, I got a lot of bigs, and Kiki threw down Sophie, and Sonia keeps getting better. Every game, she's better and better. And she is not going to complain if she's not playing a whole lot.
Good point. Good point. I call her Jan Brady. I can't figure out if she's Jan Brady or Marsha Brady, but she reminds me of one of the Brady sisters. So Sonia over Kiki. You know, this is interesting that Kiki's still there because, I mean, she's like rookie of the year talk, right?
Well, she's on a downslope, but she is good. I mean.
Okay. All right. So let me see. Do we know who the commentators are for the All-Star game? Just Jewel said. I don't. Anybody know?
I hope it's Rebecca.
I don't. I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there. Can't wait.
That's exciting. That is so exciting. So I see some people say, someone said they should have had Cheryl Miller and Lieberman coach. Miller did it last year, of course. So Ivan says take Sonia, which they did. Sonia will be a future teammate of CC. John says, will Alliance will Leah Boston and Asia Wilson be able to play together in the front court? Oh, that would probably be the little South Carolina connection. All right. So yeah, I know they had a little bit of beef, one of the games, but that's over when it's over between them, I'm sure. Okay, so now we got Nafisa Collier. And this is your last pick. And you've got
so I'm going I'm gonna reunite Jackie Young with her old teammate. So I'm going to go with Kelsey Plum.
Okay. But you also Kelsey Plum is okay. So Kelsey Plum is gonna go with Jackie Young. All right, got you. Kelsey Plum is no longer on the board. And so you have no choice, Lucy.
Kiki will be fine.
You got
she's not, and again, she's not going to complain if she doesn't play. And if she does, we'll sick Asia Wilson on her.
Yeah, nobody
like rookie, sit down.
Yeah, nobody wants to go up against Asia. Not even
or Alyssa Thomas. Either one of them will give her a look, and she'll sit right down.
Oh yeah, that'd be the end of that. So now let's go ahead, April.
Is there any way that you can like side by side with you team Nafisa did pick and with CC pick like side by side, or is this the only? I'm just
okay. So you want me to put them side by side?
Yeah.
Oh, that.
Yeah. What I picked and what she picked.
Yeah. Okay. Starting with the starters. That'll take a moment.
Y'all think there were any snubs for the All-Star?
Huh?
Any snubs?
Any snubs? You asking
me?
Do
you think there were any snubs?
You know what? I hadn't given it a whole lot of thought. I would have liked to see Lexi on it, but I don't know if I can call that a snub.
Exactly.
It'll take me a moment. You guys keep chopping up in the chat. I want to do this first.
Cheryl definitely seems to think they were snubbed.
Who's that?
Cheryl Reeves.
Yeah. Who else did she want?
She didn't name, as far as I understand, she didn't name any names, but I can only guess Kayla McBride and Alana Smith.
Okay.
That's who I would assume.
Yeah, Alana Smith. That was, in my opinion, definitely a snub. But like they say, it's more of a popularity contest, especially when it comes to, the fans' votes. What is it, 50%?
Yeah,
right.
And a lot of these fans, new ones, are like 2 years old. They really don't know a lot of these players. So
exactly.
Well, I have to say that I did think about Kayla McBride, but I don't know what her numbers are. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what her numbers are this year, whatever, in terms of the media voting for her. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this.
I think you just have to, if you put in a table, Adrienne, with two sides, then
I'm horrible. I'm horrible with tables. But I tell you what, let me see. We got Alicia, we had Alicia, Sabrina. I'll type it faster than I'll copy and paste it. Alicia, Sabrina. Who else did we have? Alicia, Sabrina, and then we had Satu and Brianna, right? Nafisa.
Yes.
Okay.
Who are we playing tomorrow?
The Valkyries.
Is this a home game?
Yeah.
Yes. Valkyries, and then
the Dream on Friday.
The Dream at home.
Mm-hmm.
So wait,
we got a lot of home games.
Sabrina,
yeah. I think actually Sundays is a home game too against the Wings. I know for sure we're playing the Wings. I'm not sure if it's home though.
Okay, so Sabrina, Satu, and then we've got, who's the other one over here?
I think did you
get Brianna?
Brianna.
Okay, so these are the starters. I'm not. It would be better if I was really good with the charts. All right, so this is what we have right here. Get rid of that. I know, Coco. Get rid of that. You're supposed to get rid of it. And NECA's gone. And Asia's gone. Okay. Sorry about that. All right. So now our reserves, it's going to take some time. Our reserves are, yell them off to me. We got, for Caitlin, we got Alyssa, Gabby, Kiki. I'll start there.
Okay.
Alyssa, Gabby, Kiki. And then we've got, so Alyssa, Gabby, Kiki, and we got Ryan, Kelsey, and Sonia. Ryan,
Kelsey, Sonia.
Is that everybody for them?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
All
6.
right. And then over here for the reserves, we picked for Nafisa, Angel, Kayla, Skylar. Angel. Who did I say? Angel. Who's next?
Kayla.
Who is it?
Kayla.
Oh, Kayla Thornton. Kayla. Skylar, right?
Yes.
Skylar. And then we've got Kelsey, Jackie, Courtney.
Mm-hmm.
And then there we have it. Kelsey, Plum, Jackie, Young. And who did I say last?
Courtney Williams.
All right, so that's who we have. Let me see if I can make this bigger. All right. So what do you guys think? Caitlin Clark's team, Aaliyah Boston, Sabrina Ionescu. I got a space here on purpose. Don't mind. It was because of who was picking first. Aaliyah, Sabrina, Satu, NECA, Kelsey, Kayla. We got Kelsey Mitchell and Kelsey Plum on the same team?
No.
What did I do?
It with yours.
What did I do wrong? This is what I had.
Did you scroll down further? I think you put the reserves. Yeah, you need to copy and paste the reserves lower.
I'm lost.
So
I don't know, y'all. I messed it up. Forgive me, because I'm confused now.
This list on the bottom, starting with Alyssa, going to Sonia, you need to copy and paste that down with the rest of it.
There you go.
There it is. Oh, I got it mixed up with my list.
Yeah.
So this is it right here, right?
Yes.
Yes.
What would I do without you guys? All right. So who wins this game? Chat. Alyssa, Gabby, Kiki, Ryan, Kelsey Mitchell, Sonia, Cece. So these are the reserves right here?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I have them on
Those
top.
should be on the bottom.
They should
Yeah.
be on the bottom. Yeah. Who wins? Caitlin, Aaliyah, Paige, NECA, Asia, Alyssa, Gabby, Kiki, Ryan, Kelsey Mitchell, Sonia versus Nafisa, Alicia, Sabrina, Satu, Brianna, Angel, Kayla, Thornton, Skylar, Kelsey Plum, Jackie, and Courtney Williams.
I'm looking at the matchups, but Caitlin got a pretty solid team.
Yeah. Guys in the chat, what do you think? Who's winning this?
I like mine.
You like yours?
Yeah.
So you got Nafisa, Alicia, Sabrina. But go ahead.
So I mean, can we do a trade? I mean, that's what they normally do a trade.
Do they allow them to trade?
My people. No, I'm not trading. We got some good stuff.
Cece said she will trade all of her players for her two teammates. And she's like, well, I'm kidding. But I mean, I don't think she said she's kidding, but she kind of moved that off. I don't know. I think that the stronger team is going to be, let's see, Alicia, Sabrina, Satu, Brianna, Angel, Kayla, Skylar. I'm kind of thinking that Fisa might
if you take CC and Fee out of the equation, who has the better?
So we take them out. Who's got the better team?
CC.
Aaliyah, Paige, NECA, Asia, Alyssa, Gab. I mean, that's a strong team.
Yeah, Paige and Ryan Howard and Kelsey Mitchell in the backcourt.
This might be anybody's game.
I think
it's gonna be very close. Yeah.
Can they run? Can this Caitlin team run?
Yeah, I think that's why they have the edge, because they can run.
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, you got to consider the coaches as well.
Yes. Cheryl Reeve and Sandy Rondello, right?
Right.
Let me look. Let's go to the chat real quick. CC has strong reserves. I'm looking at some of these comments. Let me scroll up a little bit. Let's see. I think Fee, but CC has 18 and she's good. CC wins with Paige and Alyssa punching people out. I don't think. Yeah. CC perfect picks. Kevin said.
Yeah, Kevin.
Just Jules says I think CC has a winning team. Alex says Team CC and CC and Leah Page were on the same Team USA Women's Under-19 team, and CC and Sonia were in the same Team USA Women's Under-19 team. So that's good. We like that information. Says Team CC is more balanced.
I don't think it's going to be as serious as last All-Star. I think this is just going to be just fun. It's not going to be like Team USA. Was it what was it? Who was it that played last year? Was it Team USA against
against the All-Stars?
The All-Stars, yes, and they had a point to prove, so I don't think it's going to be.
You don't think you're going to see like a Kelsey Plum face guard?
No.
No. Yeah, but generally speaking, with these All-Star games, whether it's NBA or WNBA, they want to have fun. They kind of want to showcase, but then in that last few minutes of the game, they're playing the win.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a very high scoring game.
Yeah.
I wonder if they're going to have they have that 4-point line. I'm just curious. That
Oh, really?
logo line.
Oh, well, I tell you what, though, I feel like the men are able to have, from what I remember from back in the day, I don't know about recent years other than last year, I feel like the NBA, the men, they are able to have more fun. It's hard to turn women off from playing defense. I don't know. I just feel like the men, they can do a little showmanship. They do more of the dunking. They do all that. And the women are just like rough on, they just pride themselves on their defense. And sometimes it doesn't look like an all-star game, but maybe you guys might disagree with me. I hope I'm wrong. I mean, I want to see more offense. That's what people want to come and see. And April, I know you're going there. I'm sure that's what you want to see.
Well, I'm looking forward to the All-Star game itself, but I'm really excited by the skill challenge.
Yeah.
And who's going to be participating in that?
Yeah.
That was fun last year. And I really enjoyed the 3-point. I love the camaraderie between like Alicia Gray and Jonquel Jones.
Yes.
Alicia just edged her out. I mean, so for Big to be out there shooting those threes like that was kind of cool as well, even though it's a guards game, in my opinion. So, all right, so now I'm gonna tell you what my team was. Now I'll let you guys go. What I had picked here.
Okay.
So I had Caitlin obviously with that first pick, and I had her picking Aaliyah Boston, Nafisa Collier then picking Asia Wilson, Cece then picking Sabrina, Fee picking Brianna, Satu from Cece, Alicia Gray from Fee, Nneka from Cece, and then Fee picking Paige. And then for the reserves, Fee got to pick first. I had her picking, I have her up here because she picked first. I had her picking her teammate in Courtney. And then, of course, Cece picking Kelsey Mitchell. Then Gabby for Fee, Cece picking Kayla, in need of a big here, and then AT from Fee, because I just didn't see. I picked Kate. I didn't see Caitlin picking Alyssa Thomas. I just didn't. Kelsey Plum over here, Skylar over here, Kiki over here, Angel from Fee, Jackie from CC, and Sonia picked last. I don't know. I can't tell how different that is from yours, but you guys got,
there's some similarities.
There's some
yeah. It's about 50-50.
Oh yeah, because I had Aaliyah, Sabrina, Satu, and Nneka for starters, and you had Aaliyah, Paige, Nneka, and Asia. Well, I don't know, but it's anybody's. I found it really difficult. I found it really, really difficult to do that. Let's just look at what April sent me. That Cheryl Swoops had picked. And
ridiculous.
We can see. Am I in the? Let me see. Let me see what they picked. We'll find out tonight. I plan to go live for that, by the way. Maybe I can't. Can I have it in my chat? I guess I have it.
I mean, do you really think that CC will pick Wilson?
I think she will.
Curious.
I think she wants to win. And as far as people not liking her, there's only a handful of people that like her. So
that's the problem I came to.
She might as well go for the most talented people.
Not just that, I mean, a whistle.
And you have Alyssa, Alyssa, Bonners,
yeah,
on that team.
I mean, it is about basketball, but I think as human beings, I'm like, I don't know.
I'm just curious if Bonner will be there, like in the building, like for All-Star. I'm just curious.
That's the difference between males and females. Because I used to coach males and females, and I stuck with the males because there's too much drama with the females. Because the guys could give a damn about this whole Alyssa Thomas and Bonner. They're talking about winning, so of course they're going to take AT. You know.
Well, see, my thought is that if it were a situation where it was we got to pick our WNBA team, not all-star, but a regular WNBA team for the long haul. In that situation, I can see you saying it's all about the win. It's about serious. Who's going to help me win? But for an all-star game where you got to feel comfortable enough to kind of like kick back.
I mean, wasn't the agent that said that she felt like she didn't feel safe?
Yeah.
It was
to Indy. She started.
This is going to be very.
We'll tell her that Sophie Cunningham will guard her. She'll protect her.
I mean, if she's going to be at the All-Star game, she's going to be in Indy no matter what. So whether she's on Team Fee or Team Caitlin.
Yeah, if I'm picking the team, though, I'm wondering if I want to pick the person who said, and before I even play the game, that it boils her blood, that that people say it's not about privilege and all that. I don't know, but Caitlin is about winning, and so maybe we're gonna find out.
And on that list, there might be 5 people that didn't say something bad about Cece.
That's the problem I had.
Everybody else has thrown her under the bus, stepped on her, kicked her, punched her, knocked her throat out of place, broke her eardrum.
No, she might as well stay home, right? I mean, for real. That was my problem because I was approaching it like, all right, who is a baller? Obviously, they all are, but that she didn't have any beef with. And I just ran out of people. So, but here's what Cheryl has said. Cheryl has said that Cece's team is going to be, and these are in order of how they would be picked. Asia Wilson first, not happening. Aaliyah Boston, Sabrina Ionescu, Satu, Kelsey Mitchell, Skylar, Gabby, Kiki, Kayla, Sonia.
Okay.
So she had Asia before Aaliyah. I think that show, I don't know why. That's not happening.
See, she's thinking the same. I mean, Asia got the best whistle. You gotta pick her just for the whistle.
Yeah, Angel Whistle.
she'll be
that's good.
Throw line
Asia Whistle.
Times.
I gotta steal that from April G. Asia Whistle.
Yeah,
not Wilson. And she didn't pick Kelsey. Interesting. Oh no, she did. She picked Kelsey Mitchell. Okay. So then then Tarika, she picked that Nafisa would have Paige first. What is she thinking? Why would you pick Paige first? I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Paige, Brianna Stewart, Alicia Gray, NECA, Alyssa Thomas. She has her picking her own teammate 6th. Courtney, Angel, Kelsey, Ryan Howard, and then Jackie Young. Interesting. I don't get this. I don't get how you have Courtney down here, her teammate, and then you have Brianna, who like you said, co-founded Unrivaled, and a UConn girl. Really interesting. Well, everybody, Asia Wilson. Everybody putting it in Asia Whistle. Everybody loving that. Hi, Mike Johnson. I enjoy picking your brains, and it will only be a couple hours before we find out what it really gets down to.
I'm just curious. Let me get my popcorn ready because this is going to be very interesting.
It really is. It's going to be a fun game.
I wish we could see it live. Would they have picked them live?
Right. That would have been exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Save that because I want to compare mine to what the actual picks are.
Okay. Yeah. I'll save that for sure. So tonight on ESPN, 6:00 Central, 7:00 Eastern, we are going to be able to find out what the teams are, who picked whom. And I'm hoping to go live for that. So make sure your notifications are turned on. We've got April, who's going to be in the house for the All-Star game and the All-Star weekend. And then we've got Nancy. And I don't know. I only know Nancy's name. What's your name?
Yeah.
Raquel. Nancy and Raquel, they're on their way to watching the Fever play the Golden State Valkyries. That's going to be exciting. And it's in Indianapolis.
Yeah.
Two great
okay.
So, all right, everybody. I'm going to let everybody go. Thank you for this. April G was the one. Shout out to April G. She was the one who gave me the idea. She said this would be a lot of fun. She was right. So thank you all. Make sure you hit the thumbs up before you leave. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe to the channel. I'll catch you next time, ladies. Thank you so much.
Bye, Adrienne. Bye, Adrienne.
They're shouting out April.
Bye-bye.
All right. God bless you abundantly. Hope to see you in a couple hours.